I want a speedy trial, Mr. Brown. What can you do for me? Right? What is a speedy trial in Georgia? There are two kinds of things to know when it comes to a speedy trial in Georgia. There are two types of ways to demand a speedy trial. One is a little more rigid, one is a little more fluid. Okay? The more fluid speedy trial demand is called a constitutional speedy trial demand. That one does not have strict timelines. Instead, there are elements and factors for the court to consider that can be argued to see if your right to a speedy trial is violated. Okay? The other is a statutory speedy trial demand. That is one that has there's two sets of rules. Those for capital cases that were life, death penalty, life imprisonment cases, and those for regular felonies, misdemeanors. Okay, they have to be filed within a certain time of your indictment, right? So if you're indicted, you have to file it at that term of court or the next term of court. The terms of court are found in the statutes. Unless it's a misdemeanor, then you got to find them somewhere else. Okay, but you have two terms of court and felonies to file the statutory speedy trial, and then the prosecutors have a certain time period based on what county you're in to have your trial. So every county has its own terms of court, and those terms of court control how long the prosecutors in the court have to give you a trial once you demand a speedy trial. So it's kind of complicated. There's a lot of timelines. There's a lot of deadlines. But if you really know you want a trial, and you need to talk to your lawyer about whether a speedy trial is a good option, whether it's a bad option, what it could mean as far as how the court's going to treat you. Are they going to treat you differently? Probably not. Maybe so. I don't know. It depends on the case. Your lawyer will know the answer to that best, and they'll be able to tell you whether, hey, this is a case that's a good option for a speedy trial, or, hey, we think speedy trial is a bad option in this case. So you do have the right to a speedy trial. You can file it constitutionally. You can file it statutorily, which just means law created by the legislature. Both of those are options. Your lawyer can talk to you about both of those. If you have questions about your case, call us, subscribe to our channel. But our number is 470-635-1725 if you have any questions.